Hello everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin, where we are doing another Halloween. Today, this may be our last Halloween one, so yeah. I got a new box in of the Marabou ink. I got the little set because I like the pen that comes with them, plus I don't have these colors. So, yeah, I'm just diving in. So, I love this pen that it comes with, the little point. I love this. It's just a permanent marker, but I love this thing. And I already had one. Now, this kit comes with some drawing paper. I don't use this. I always give it to the kids. But this one doesn't have a glitter ink in it. This one comes with, I will save that paper for them. This one comes with the Caribbean blue. It has the lemon yellow. That is I don't know how that yellow is going to look, but we'll find out. And then you have magenta. So basically you have ink colors, like an ink cartridge. Here's your ink cartridge inks. So yeah, we're going to be using those today in this skull. So apparently this skull was a tad bit smaller than I thought it was. But that's okay because this thing holds altogether 11 ounces. I believe with the brain holds 4 ounces. I did measure them with water. I had my little spider to go in his brain. And we will be doing the brain in this magenta. We're not going to add any crushed crystal because he's already sparkly. And the thing is, I can't remember how the brain goes. I can't remember if this is the front or this is the back. So, yeah, before I put the spider in here, because I'm going to UV him down, I need to see which is the front, which is the back. Because I can't remember. So yeah, I'm going to have to look that up because I'm going to put a little dot of UV resin on him because I got a feeling he's going to float. And he's going to go in the brain. He's going to have a spider on the brain. So yeah, I just want to UV resin him down just so he doesn't float. But I did mix up 4 ounces of resin. Filled with bubbles, but we are going to get some magenta in here, and I don't want a dark pink. I don't know if I have to. Oh yeah, I have to pierce this. I forgot. I don't want a dark pink. I just want a light pink. And, you know, to pierce them, I like to use these little seam rippers because they have a very pointy tip on them, and you can kind of, to me, you can control it a little bit better. So that's what I like to stab them with. So yeah. That should... Oh, did I go through the side? I probably went through the side. I think I went through the side on that one. Oopsies. Oopsies. Okay. There we go. I got it that time. So yeah, that's a pretty pink. So I'm going to start off with just one... No, I'm going to do 2 drops to start off. And let's just see how the coloring is because I don't want it dark. Okay, we're definitely going to need more than that. Yeah, we're definitely... Okay, that was 2 drops. 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 total. Okay, that's looking a lot better because I don't want it like a dark pink. Alright, that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10 drops. And I got a feeling that will be good. Yeah, because I just wanted a light pink. Now, I want to be able to see my spider through it. So, let's hope we didn't go too dark there. I want to be able to see my spider through there. So I basically already had it halfway mixed, so I'm going to just stir in this. I am going to put it through the vacuum chamber to get all these micro bubbles out because it is cold in here. And yeah, it's cold. So the cooler your room is, the more bubbles you are going to get. The hotter it is, the fewer bubbles you're going to get. And tonight it is cool. Alright, I think that is good because I had already mixed it. I just wanted to mix up the, whatchamacallit. I wanted to mix up the alcohol ink, that's it, in there. So I'm going to just let this drain off a little bit. I'm going to put this in the vacuum chamber and bring y'all back. I'm also going to look on this phone and see which way this brain goes. Maybe y'all already know, but I cannot remember to save my life, so I will be having to look. So yeah, I'm going to just drain him off and I'll be back once this comes out the vacuum chamber. Okay everyone, so far as I can tell, the little narrower end is the back. Let's hope that's right. We'll see. Let's hope that's right. Other than that, our spider's going to be in backwards. So right now, I just want to get Mr. Spider here. Just tack him down a little bit. I'm going to get that on. So I'm going to just put a little bit of UV right there. I just want to tack him down. Hopefully, he will stay put. Hopefully. There is no guarantee. But I'm hoping. So he's going to have a few spots on his brain. The clear UV resin here. Hopefully that won't look weird, but we'll see. So that should be good just to hold him down in place there. Just don't want him floating away. And then we are going to pour our pink resin in here with our alcohol ink. So I'm trying to keep everything clear. Kind of want it to all be clear. So we have our pink. We got one little bubble in there. Alrighty, I think we got him. So we're just going to go in and pour this, and this glitter is going to float, so I already know that. I should have sprayed a little bit of alcohol in here just in case. He's got brain things going on here. And this is just a little plastic spider. Came from the Dollar Tree. Came off of a flower bunch. It was only 2 spiders on there. And I done used one. Alrighty, so I made up 4 ounces. The water test said 4 ounces. Let's hope the water test was correct. If not, I guess it doesn't. Well, yeah. Perfect. Oh, a little too. Oh my God. The alcohol released my mark I put there. Yeah. And see, the glitter's floating already. Alright, so he is filled. A little too much, actually. So yeah, we're going to let him cure. And get that bubble up. See, he's got glitter floating. So I'm going to just let this drain over here before I clean it out. Be some pink. Now, once this gets cured, we're supposed to pop this out. Pop him in the skull. And then pour. I want to do 3 layers. I want to do a layer with the yellow. And then we're going to do a layer with blue. So I want to get all 3 of these colors in this one mold. So we're going to see how it is. Now I am going to mix some crushed glass with this yellow to give it some texture on this next layer. So we're going to see how that goes. But that's the plan. Hopefully the plan works the way it's supposed to. We'll see. But I plan on getting some crushed glass. I have different color glass, but I was going to use the clear crushed glass and mix in the yellow with it. So that way we can get a little yellow tone. There's another bubble. They're probably coming up from the spider. But that's okay. Because actually, I don't even have to worry about popping him because he's going to be covered with the layer of the glass anyway. And we're going to just do a really light, maybe about 3 drops. I don't want yellow. We're going to get it lighter than this pink probably. Alright, come on and drip out. Get all that dripped into there. It's kind of clear, but oh well. It's still some drips. It wasn't enough to put in anything, so just well to let it drip on out. Drip on out. Alright, so we've used this one. I am going to put this under the curing machine, the Let's Resin curing machine that I have, and I just sit the curing machine on top of this heat mat. But I'm not going to turn the heat mat on for this because that will heat up the whole entire thing. Oh, and I do need to clean my paddle. And I need to clean the oh gosh, I grabbed every white known to man coming out of this thing. I hate it when you go to grab one white and they all come running out. Actually, this might be 2. No, that's 1. Okay. Keep my paddle clean. At least it's easy to clean them. Because we're going to need him for the next pour. So at least our spider isn't floating. That helped with him stop from floating. So yeah. So basically we're doing 3 layers. Supposedly. We'll see. But 3 layers on this skull. Alright, let me see. How good are you out of there? Okay. I will go on and clean you. Go on and get this cleaned up. And like I said, I'm going to turn on this heat mat and go from there. So once this cures, I will be back. Yeah. And at least I can see how the alcohol inks look. Alright, that's clean. Get rid of that. Alright, you guys, I'll be back when it's time for it to be unmolded. See you soon. Alrighty, everyone. Our brain is finished. You can see the spider through it, so let's hope it's the same way once we get it out. And I hope that's the right way. I'm hoping that's the right way. Pop our brain out. Oh, you can see the spider a little bit. You can tell he's in there. Alright, so let's see. You're supposed to just plop it in. Haven't made this before, so we will see. Oh, yep. Nope. Maybe I got it wrong. I don't know. Oh. Wait a minute. It's a little crooked there. Well, now it's really crooked. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Well, if it's wrong, it's a gap. So, yeah. Thought it fit snugger than that. So that means... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I had it pushed down all the way. Hold on. Okay, so that means that, let me make sure I have it right. Yeah, the spider going that way. And it still looks crooked. Okay, so I might have to mix up some clear because that is going to go up under there. And I kind of don't want it, I still don't have it straight. This brain is going to get on my nerves. It's still not straight. Okay, the line's there. Okay, now I've got it straight. Okay, we've got it straight now. Okay, so since some clear is going to go up under there, and I already see that, I am going to mix up just some clear, I think, just to go up under that brain, because if I mix the yellow, it's going to mix. So I might tilt it like this, and yeah, I could have that wrong. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, I think I got it too far toward the eyeballs there. Knowing my luck, it's upside down, but this is the way we're going. So yeah, we're gonna need a clear layer, and I think I'm gonna have to some kind of way prop it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we're done with the brain. So to prop it up, I kind of like to use a board, but now it's gonna, well, that's okay because I can, oh boy. If I lay it like that, I don't think it's gonna, yeah, just, okay, we'll figure it out. I'm only going to mix up, what am I going to mix up? I just want to mix up some clear, and I think I'm going to use the fast cure, the 1 hour fast cure, just to get that brain in there settled down. Alright, clean cup. I'm going to use the Promise 1 hour fast cure, and I'm only going to mix up 1 ounce. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I'm only gonna, if we don't use the whole 1 ounce, we don't use it then. Okay, that is A. And that is actually, let me see here. That is actually a little over 1 ounce. So let me pour some back. Okay, now that's one. No. Yeah, that's 1 ounce. Had to let it settle back down in the cup after pouring it out. Alright, so now we have the 1 ounce. And let's see, now we want to add another ounce of the B. There we go. And this stuff works quickly, so I need to get it mixed. Let me get my gloves on. I need to get it mixed. Because, like I said, it sets quickly, and I do want to put it through the vacuum chamber to get any, but oh, I forgot, we can't, you know what, we're going to try to mix it like this. It says not to, but I'm going to try it. It says not to, though. But hey, try anything once. I know it doesn't take long to mix, so that's one thing. And I am going to get this thing through the vacuum chamber. Get these little bit of bubbles out. They come out super quick too. Alright, you don't mix this for 4 minutes. You don't have long to mix this. Alright, so we're gonna call that a day. It don't take long in the vacuum chamber. Not even a minute, actually, to get those bubbles out. They come out quickly. Alright, I'm gonna get this over here to drip real quick. Throw him in the vacuum chamber real quick. And get this in here and see what we're working with. I don't want it to cure on me. And then, like I said, make sure the brain is straight. It looks straight. It looks straight. So, okay, I got that in the vacuum chamber. I may use, let me see here, may use a cup. Let me see here. May use a cup to sit it in. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, come on, mini bubbles. Alright, we have our mini bubbles coming out. I don't need that no more, because I'm going to pour it on there and then I'm going to sit it in this cup, and that's perfect. And that will attach it, and the yellow resin we're getting ready to use next will not mix up under that skull once I put this in there. Alright, let's see, Mr. Bubbles, how we doing? See, that did not take long at all. All those bubbles are gone. So, this stuff works quick. And I do mean quick. Few surface bubbles, but I always spray it with a little bit of alcohol. Actually, there is a few bubbles still in here. I see 3. Maybe they'll pop. You know what? I'm going to put it back in the vacuum chamber. I do see 3 of them in there at the bottom that I can't get out. I just got to work quick here. And I don't want it curing on me. Come on, little bubbles. Need y'all out of there. There we go. Come on. They just pop up to the surface. They was at the bottom of the cup. Come on. We don't want no bubbles in our skull. So come on up. Alrighty, now I don't see any at all. So yay! Don't see any at all now. I said there was 3 like trapped at the bottom. Okay, so make sure my brain is where I want him to be. And I'm gonna just pour some of this all over. And it's gonna run down in here. See, it's going all up under the brain. Like I said, I don't know how much of this we're gonna need. Might need the whole 2 ounces. And I can kind of see up under here if any bubbles get stuck. Like there's one. So yeah, I can kind of see if there's any bubbles. Alright, so I'm gonna pour a little, oops, I'm spilling stuff. A little bit more there, and now my brain is moving on me. My brain is moving. Alright, oh, I see a bubble there. Come on up to the surface, Mr. Bubble. Oh, I see one there too. At least I can see them. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, any trapped in the bottom of his head? I'm just lifting up the skull to see if I see any bubbles. And so far, I do not. Oh, my skull did move though. Oh, keep sticking my finger in. Thank God I got gloves on. Alright, so I don't see any bubbles trapped in there, so let's hope that they're not. I see one coming up right there. Hopefully he will pop. He is right on the edge. Literally. And like I said, this is going to start setting up in a minute. Oh, there's a bubble that just, come on up, bubble. Come on up. I see one. Come on. Oh, he popped. Okay. Alright, so it is literally getting warm in my hands here. My brain is moving on me. I don't know why he's moving, but he's moving. And I need to find something to move him back with. He is scooching around on me. My brain is moving. Alrighty, come on, brain. He keeps wanting to go sideways on me there. Now he's too far. Okay. Oh, and I got some bubbles on the brain that is coming up. But you know what? That'll be alright. If there's some bubbles on the brain. They seem to be coming up. Hopefully we don't get too many. That's the thing. Hopefully. Okay, so Mr. Brain is where he needs to be. Oh my gosh. And it's already starting to thing. Okay, I'm gonna fill this mold up with a little bit more. I'll just fill it up with some clear here because it is starting to get thing on me. See, it's already trailing, which means it is curing. Yeah, it is curing. There is a bubble. Oop, wrong end. Still right there. May just have to deal with it because this stuff is already setting up. It is leaving a trail. And I need to find something to pour this in. And I'm not going to pour it in there. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Whew. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm knocking over everything. I apologize for the word. Lord, have mercy. I so apologize. Ah, goodness. My apologies, everyone. I am so sorry. Whew. I am so sorry. Okay, so yeah, this stuff is, we're probably not going to get anything out of this, so I'll just save this piece for a scrap because this stuff is already gone. Like, gone. I mean, it is thick. Let me get my jar cleaned out here before it gets any thicker. Because oh man, I'm out of paper towels. Where did I put them other paper towels at? Oh, I see them. Because it has gone the past stage of no return here. Oh man, it's stuck to my cup. This stuff really does, and the thicker it is in the jar, oh yeah, I'm gonna take some scrubbing for that. The faster it cures. So yeah, it's very tacky, but I can still get it out the jar. Very, very tacky. So yeah, that stuff is quick. It's like, I'm telling you, it's almost like polyurethane resin, but it's clear. It is super quick, which can be a good thing. But it is super quick, and like I said, the thicker it is in your cup, or the deeper, the faster it will go, because you're not supposed to pour it no more than 1/8 inch thick. So the longer it sits in that cup. Alright, let me get my glove. Oh, no. I bet you it's not cured on my paddle. Doggone it. I apologize, you guys, for the S word there. I do apologize. I'm just glad it didn't mess up, but I apologize. Oh, yeah, it is sticky. Oh, man, I might have to just let that dry and peel it. Yeah. I forgot to close my wipes. Yeah, it's not coming off. It's too thin. I'm gonna have to let that dry and just, I missed my window of opportunity on that one. I'm gonna have to just let it dry and then peel that one off. But at least it will peel off. So yeah. See, this one is warm. Praying we have no bubbles. I see some actually. So that's gonna stink. I surely do. And there ain't nothing I can do about that now, is it? I should have never picked it up because it's done moved out of place. It kind of caused some problems there. Well, yeah. I caused some wrinkling effects because it's, oh my goodness. Oh, man. And it moved on me a little bit. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me leave this alone. It is what it's going to be now. Hopefully it won't get too messed up. Because, yeah, I should have never touched it. Should have never moved it. Dang it. It is what it is. See, there go another bubble coming up. And we got some bubbles on the side. That's what's peeing me off. And they come from when when you put that in there, it made bubbles come out from under the oh gosh, the brain. So yeah, and you might not see them that bad. So our next layer is gonna be the rocks, which shouldn't be too long. This is the fire glass rocks that I was talking about, the fire pit rocks. We're just going to add this for our next layer with the yellow. And a little bit of yellow, not a lot. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think we're going to do use some more of that on our next project. But once it starts curing, you can't touch that stuff, and you can't make up a lot at once. You have to do a little bit at a time. That's one thing. So, alright, I'm gonna just let this cure for about an hour. Let it settle in, and then we're gonna come back and make up probably 1 ounce of regular resin, and we're gonna put it in here because this stuff can get a little bubbly on you. So yeah, we're gonna mix up 1 ounce of regular resin, put our yellow layer in, and then we'll come back to finish the whole entire thing off. So I'll see you soon. Alrighty, you guys, so I have 2 ounces of resin mixed up, and I added some crushed crystal to this. So now we are going to add our yellow to this next section, and I wanted to do that before I put this in the vacuum chamber. So I'm going to get this, oh gosh, yellow. I haven't opened yet. I'm going to get it open. There we go. And make sure you clean whatever you puncture it off with some alcohol, because that ink does stay on there. So yeah, you want to clean it off with some alcohol. So we're going to add, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're going to add 3 drops and see what kind of yellow. I just want a hint of yellow to go in these rocks. Or glass. So yeah, that's kind of hard to see. Okay, we're going to put a little bit more in there. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's 7 drops. And I think that's going to be all we put in there is 7, because I see the yellow. Yeah, I don't want an in-your-face yellow, so I just want a yellow hue to it, basically. So we're going to get all this mixed up, and I'm going to put the fire glass in here, and then put it in the vacuum chamber and get all these little stinky bubbles out. So yeah, we're going to get all this mixed up real good. And we have our crushed crystal in there. Hopefully not too much. Just give it a little shimmer. I didn't put but a little bit in there, but it's only 2 ounces. And then we're going to pour this next layer to our little spider-brained skull. He's got spiders on the brain. And that would be cute putting on a Halloween little table or something. That would look really cute. It doesn't have to be black and orange. You can do many colors for Halloween. Alrighty. We've got that mixed up. I am going to, where did I put the fire glass at? We're done with that. And this fire glass is clear. I have, what do I have? I have black, green, a dark blue, and I think this one I only have 4. So, yeah. Alright, come on off of there. There we go. I will drain him over here. So, I really don't want, because there's some big chunks in here. Like, I don't even know what this is. It's glass. I guess the round, so, yeah, those aren't too big. But there is some big chunks in here, so I really don't want the big chunks. There's a whole thing there. Alright, how we looking here? Almost finished. I just saw, see that big old chunk. We're going to just put him back. And this, that ink will just give a little color to our stones. Alright, so let me stir this up and see how we look in here. And we might not use the whole 2 ounces, so we will see. Actually, we could probably use a little bit more. Get these big chunks out. Alrighty. Few more in here. I'm filming. I don't know what you're talking about in there, but I'm busy. Door is shut. Okay, so I think that is good. I'm going to put a tad bit more in here, just a little bit. Oop, glass down. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. He's trying to jump ship. Alright, so that will be enough. And that will just give the look of some texture through there. I think it... And we got all the stones wet. So basically, we're going to put this through the vacuum chamber, get all the bubbles out, and I will be back as soon as it is bubble free. Hopefully it won't take long. And I will get me some gloves. Oh, I forgot to put that piece of glass in the thing. Alright, I'll be back as soon as this gets done bubbleizing. Alright, so we have our yellow glass mixed up now. It's yellow. And like I said, I'm not sure how much of this we're gonna need. But I don't want to go past these cheekbones. I do know that. Get it start flowing here, or okay, let me stop there. See, we might not need nearly as much as I thought we did. I'm pretty sure we're not going to. So yeah, I think we're going to need more resin than glass. So right now I'm just trying to get some of this placed in here. Like I said, I don't want to go past the cheekbones. So yeah. Yeah, I think we've got more glass than resin. Oh boy. I'll just let some of that drain down in there without the glass. Oh goodness. It's okay, we're getting it, we're getting it. Alright, I'm going to stop right there for a minute and see what we're looking like. And get some of these glass pieces in place here, because I want to get them situated, and I want to make sure that cheekbone is filled up there. He needs a piece of glass right there. Oh yeah, and right there. Okay. Alrighty. So basically we are, I think, at the cheekbone here. Okay. But we can get some more rocks in here. I keep calling them rocks, but glass stones, and kind of put them around over the brim like so, and that will just stay in place, and there'll probably be some in the blue part once we pour the blue, which should be okay. Trying to see if we need any more resin in here. I'm gonna see what I can get out of here. Just let it drain out. The one time I put too much in. But that's okay. It's all gravy under the bridge. And I can see it filling up from the side here. Oops. Really don't want no more glass in there. Get a little bit more of this resin in here. And then we will find something to put the rest of this in. Okay, actually that is enough because it's starting to go past everything here. So yeah, I don't want it past the cheekbones. So yeah, I think that is a good. Okay. Let me look from the side here. I don't see any bubbles trapped. So that is awesome. Yay. I don't see any bubbles. I am going to lift it up a little bit here. Just a wee bit. Yeah, just a little bit there. Oops. Just a little bit to keep it from draining into that mouth. I don't want it going past the mouth here. Ooh. Don't want him going past that mouth. Okay. Awesome possum. Let me move this out the way. That's a little too big of a chunk to stay right there. He gonna be all up in the way. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a little spray with some alcohol here because I see some bubbles rising up to the surface. We are going to check his cheekbones. Alrighty, so we have a little left over. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Oh, I don't know if this is a good mold to put that glass in. I can see me breaking his little tail off. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I'm going to put some of this in here, the purple one. I'm going to just shoot it down in here. This will be my alcohol and my stuff all combined.
People asked, did you eat yet?
Yes. I ate, my love. So that's our alcohol mix. So now we're just going to get all this down in here. Since we made up too much. That's all good though, because we always have a mold to put something in. Alright. Ooh. Well. That went shooting out everywhere. And we have our alcohol in here, so that's just gonna dissipate. You know what I'm saying. And we have our oh gosh, I can't speak. Our glitter in there. So yeah, we'll be getting glitter throughout these stones. Some extra glitter. Right now I'm just trying to make sure everything is kind of in where it's supposed to be in his little fins. Ooh, that glass is stuck in there at the bottom. Yeah. Hopefully I don't tear his tail off when I go to do this because of the glass. I had a snail one time I filled with this and his little antenna broke off because the glass piece was in the middle of it. And it, you know, it just, yeah. So I got to make sure this one is really cured before I call myself unmolding him. And that his little tail will probably break off from the stones being packed in there. Alright, oops. I can get some more out of there, but I'm going to just swishy this around for a minute here. Trying to make sure I get all these bubbles that is in this tail to come up. Oops. Because there's air pockets in the tail. I don't see none in the fin, but I still see a few in this tail here. Some just came up just now. Alright, so we'll try to get a little piece of glass. It's not going to be enough to fill it, but we can. I'll just make, I'm pretty sure I have some extra once I do the next layer, and I can finish filling this well up then. I'll make sure I get him a little piece of glass into his little flipper fin there. Alrighty, now I will finish cleaning this out. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be enough to fill it, but I at least get everything out. There we go. Alrighty. Make sure there's no bubbles in there. I think I got the tail good. I see some coming up though, so they should continue to rise up. Check his cheekbones. One is fuller than the other for some reason. I think it's because it's a little lopsided there. So yeah. Spray that again. I will straighten up this mold. He just wants to be wibbly wobbly here. Wibbly wobbly. Alright, so our next layer will be the cyan. No, no, the Caribbean blue. It says Caribbean, but it's blue. So, oh, yeah, that will be our next one. Wipe my hands off so I can finish cleaning this cup here. Alright, you guys, so when it's time for the blue layer, we will be back. See you soon. Alrighty, everyone, we are back to finish off our skull. Everything is dry. So I made up 5 ounces. I'm hoping it's enough to finish off both of these. I haven't done anything with it yet because I wanted to get everything in before I mix it. Let me go on and get my gloves on. Oops. I don't want ink or resin on my hands. Okay, so we're going to use the blue Marabou alcohol ink that come with the kit, and it's the Caribbean. But I also pulled out some interference blue mica powder. So we're going to use some of that too. Now I have to find the little thing to open. Where did I put it at? Oh, here it is. I thought I had put it back in the drawer. Apparently I did not. All this just came in, so I have to open these up. And remember to clean off this tip because it has ink on it. So yeah, and see, if you go to open it, a different bottle, it will be a mess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10 drops of this. We are going to add some crushed crystal. Yes, we are. Just a wee bit, as you can see. See, barely anything on it. But maybe a little bit more, because it keeps flying everywhere. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of this at a time. This interference mica powder. See, just a little bit. And it's going to, you know, it's going to interfere. It's the blue one, so we should be good. That Caribbean blue's looking greeny blue. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to want a lot more than that, though, when it comes to blue. Now, see that interference blue give off that shimmery effect in there? It's just an interference powder. So, yeah. But we're going to want a lot more blue than this when it comes to the, oops, alcohol ink. Yeah. We're going to want a whole lot more. That was 10 drops, and it's barely a light blue. So, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 drops. Wow. I'm going to just start doing squirts in a minute, because I don't think that's going to be dark enough either. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing squirts. Until I get, actually, I think I might put some more interference powder in here. Sorry for hitting the camera. Just another little scoop here. Now, it is a mica powder. So, it's gonna, see, it's not really to where you can't see through it. So look at that pretty blue effect. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a shimmer effect it gives it. So we are getting there. I expected that blue to be a lot darker. I have another blue, but I just, of the marabou, but I just wanted to use this one with this interference powder. I think I'm going to just put a good little squirt in here. Oh, let me get this off. Oh, I think I'm going to give it another, just a good squirt. And go from there. It's a little bit lighter than I thought it would have been. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm liking that even more now. Oh yeah. I am liking that. I know it shows kind of green because my paddle's green. Oh, I'm liking that color. Yes, I am. I am liking that color. I actually think I'm going to put some more interference powder in here, because I'm liking the effect that that interference powder is giving me with that alcohol ink. It is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Yeah, I'm liking the effect. Actually, I'm going to put some more of this, oh my word, crushed crystal in here. I have the fan on full blast because I got a little hot. But yeah. Okay, that should be good. Have crystal flying everywhere. Alrighty. Just wanted to add a little bit more of that crushed crystal in there. Now I can see it good. I actually think I'm going to actually add some more alcohol ink to this as well. Make sure oh, there's still some settlement at the bottom. Maybe that's why it's not getting as dark. Ow, my finger. It's still a little settlement at the bottom there. Maybe I didn't shake it up good the first time. And that could have been it. Okay, now it's looking a lot better. That could be it. I'm going to give it another squirt, and that's it. Whatever it is, it is. Alrighty. But I think that is going to look beautiful. It is a shimmery effect that that mica powder gives it as well, because it's an interference. It shimmers blue. Don't ask me how, but it is very pretty. And it comes in different colors. I got 6 of them. It comes in different colors. Alright, we want to make sure that mica powder is blended in good. We're going to get this in the vacuum chamber. I don't know. Should I don't really want to go darker. You know what? I'm going to leave it just like that. I don't really want to go darker. I really don't. So I'm going to leave it just like that. Wipe that stick off, Jesus. Alright, so your interference powder is from Let's Resin. This one is, but different people make it. This one's blue. You have a violet. You have a silver. You have a pink interference. You have a gold interference, and yes, I have used a lot of these. And you have a green interference powder. So you got 6 total. And I really like those. Alright, so we are going to get this in the vacuum chamber. Get it all bubble free. Hopefully it won't take too long. My cup is half full, so we'll see. We will see here. Hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, I'll bring you back once it is finished debubbling. Alrighty, everyone. I have it out of the vacuum chamber. Oops. I knocked over my little... Oh. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol down in my skull. I hope this is enough. It's 5 ounces. I really hope this is enough. So I'm going to let it just drain slowly. Look at it. It's a river of blue. Really hope this will at least fill this up. Yeah, it should. Get that overage off. Alrighty, so I want to get these bubbles off the side here. Come on. Try to get these bubbles off the side. Oops, making messes. Oh, yep, there go one that just popped up. Well, he doesn't want to pop, apparently. Oh, he just popped. There goes some more little bubbles coming up off the side here. Yeah. Try to get all these, oops, bubbles loose here. At least try, so we don't have too many bubbles. Okay, let's see here. How we looking? Seems like we're okay. I think we may have a few bubbles on the side, but there's not a lot you could do about every bubble. So go on and just get him filled up. Try to dome it to where it's decent. And at least we had enough. And there's some overage over here that I should have pulled off that's going to make it go over. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least we are nice and domed out. Alrighty. That is really pretty. Alright, let's get our little whale of a tail here filled up. He doesn't have a lot. Don't know how this whale's gonna look, but I'll sit him somewhere in the house. He does have some bubbles down in here. So yeah. He does have some bubbles that came up from that glass. Alrighty. That a bubble? Yeah. He wants to fall over. I'm going to put him next to him so he doesn't fall over. I think. Don't want him falling over. I done about had one accident today. I don't need another one. Alrighty. So we've got 1.5 ounces left. I'm glad I didn't make up more than I thought. I started to make up 8, but I was like, no, because the whole skull only holds 11, so why would I make up all that? I just like to make sure I have enough, basically. I do not like remixing stuff. Alrighty, trying to just clean off my edge, even though I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to just sand around the edge of him anyway, just to clean him up. Yep, okay. Let's see, we got 1.5 ounces. Ooh. My Frenchie takes 2.5 ounces. I start to pour a Frenchie. I can't remember how much this turtle takes. Maybe we'll just pour Mr. Turtle. Mr. Turtle. Oh, there's a piece of glitter in Mr. Turtle. We'll pour Mr. Turtle and see how far we get. Make sure I squeeze his little noggin here. And his little, oh God, I can't even think. His little flippers. That's I couldn't think what they were. Shame, I tell you, shame. Alright, try to go on and squeeze these a little bit here. Yeah. Where'd that paper towel go? Okay. I think I got everything squeezed where I don't see any bubbles. I don't see any coming up, so that's a good thing. And you can kind of see them. This mold is kind of thin, so you could kind of see them. Alright, so I am going to scrape the rest of this out, and that will be exactly enough. So 1.5 ounces for this little mold. This is the little turtle mold I got off of Temu. Ooh. Well, not quite that much, huh? A little too much going on there now. Making a mess. Oh well, it's okay. We can clean him out. Let me move all this out the way because I am going to scrape the rest of this. And it's very, very little. But I'm going to get the rest of it on our little board over here. Yep. Get some blue in here. And clean up, and then when we come back, we'll see what kind of spider brain we have. We will have a spider brain. Oh, that the yellow's looking kind of green against that blue. And it is. It's looking a little green there against that blue, but that's okay. I don't think we're going to get a yellow out of it, but it is what it is. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think it's turning green on me. Or it might just be the shadow of the blue hitting that yellow, making it look greenish. Yeah. Just cleaning my cup out. Try to clean them out as soon as I use them. Other than that, you're going to have a sticky stained glass. Get some of this extra off of his footsie here. Okay, I think that is good, yeah. Alright, I got everything cleaned up. Ooh, he almost went down in a blaze of glory there. Did I use this stick? I can't remember. I'll wipe it anyway. I cannot remember. Oh, I didn't put the top on this crushed crystal. Definitely want to do that. Alright, come here, Mr. Tail. Let me get you right there by your little whale brother. Alright, I am going to put this under the heat mat. Not under the heat mat. Under the curing machine, but I'm gonna just let it sit for an hour first, just to see if any bubbles come up. So I'm gonna give it an hour. Then I'm gonna sit the curing machine over it and turn it on. The Resin curing machine, usually it runs like 3-hour intervals and there's no in-betweens, which I wish that they did have, like the light. I wish there was like a 1 hour, a 2 hour, and a 3-hour timer on it just by pressing the button. That would have been awesome, because sometimes you do not want to let it run for 3 hours. Maybe you only need it run for an hour. So yeah, I never really use the whole 3 hours. I always try to time it and come back, and it's usually done within an hour and a half of once I turn on that curing machine. So yeah, but I'm gonna let it just see if any bubbles come up and rise, if they're gonna rise, before I turn on that curing machine. So yep, I will see you on D mode, and that will be soon for you. Couple hours for me. So I'll see you then. Let's hope our spider brain skull works. I think Turtle's gonna look awesome, because that interference powder with that alcohol ink is so pretty. It is so pretty. Alright, see you soon. Alrighty, everyone, it is time to unmold everything, and let's see how our skull turned out. I'm going to start with our extras first, our little turtle. Ooh, pretty. I like that. I knew that blue was going to be awesome. That thing is pretty. That blue is really pretty. Oh, there's a hair on it. Yeah, I had a feeling that blue was going to be really, really pretty. Look at the sparkle and the pretty blue. Yes, it has a slight hint of green. Oh, that is pretty. Yes, it is. We're going to give him some little black eyes so we can see his eyeballs. Oh, that is a pretty blue. The camera, I think, showing up more blue. But boy, is it pretty. I got a little mix up on his eye here. I'm going to have to clean up. I got to clean my mat real good and scrub it down too. I wiped it off, but I didn't scrub it. I'm making a real mess now. There we go. Watch me do the same thing over again that I just took off. Yep. Just in a different spot now. Boy, I tell you. Leave it to me. There we go. Okay. Get him a little eyeball on there so you can see him. He turned out cute as a button. And remember, this is the pen I like to use. It comes in the kits. The Marabou kits. You get paper, pen, and 3 inks. I think they got 3 different sets. So I done brought 2 sets. He's got this little fine overage on him. I don't know how this is going to turn out. He's got a few bubbles. Ow! I'm just hoping the tail comes out. Oh, that looks really cute. I like the glass. Now I will like him even more if his tail comes out of here. So I am going to spray a little bit in here because why is it every time I film the dog starts barking or somebody comes by? Okay, that made it so much easier. Help me, Lord. Zeus! Let me go get my fat. Zeus, come on in here with Mommy. Come on, big boy. Mr. barks a lot. Thank you. Mr. barks a lot. Thank you, Zeus. So this turned out really cute. I like it. I love the way the glass just blends in there. Don't see a lot of yellow though. It's more, I think the yellow turned to green. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, it kind of changed on us there. Oops. Get him some big old eyeballs in here. I got one hole there, a little bubble. Other than that, my little pen wouldn't have went through there. Oh yeah, we got one little bubble right in there. It's okay. We're gonna fix that bubble. See, now we got an eye. Hopefully no bubbles on this eye. I would have never known it was there if the pen hadn't have. There's a little one there too. Or maybe that's just his eyeball. I need to look at the mold. Could be just his eyeball. Oh no, because there's another one right here. He'll have a twinkle in his eye. That's his little twinkles. See his little twinkles? It's his eye twinkles. Eye twinkles. He's got eye twinkles. Oops. Yeah, let's... Oh, dang it. I done touched it a little bit. Yep. That little marker doesn't want to get down in there. It's so tight. Really, Zeus? Okay, I'm finally getting it. There we go. He does have a bubble right there. But yeah, other than that, he turned out really cute. He's got a little sharp point there. I think I just knocked it off though. Well, it's still a little sharp. But he turned out cute as a button. Really like that blue. That is pretty. Now let's just hope that this turned out the way I hope it turned out. Ah, goodness, let's hope so. Let's hope we can see our spider. Let's hope for not that many bubbles. Oh, we got one right there. But not that bad though, actually. Okay, gonna have to roll him over his big old head here. Hold on. Okay, that ain't working. There we go. There we go. Okay, that looks kind of cool. It's kind of, okay, that was wet from the thing. And you kind of, I got a bubble. There's a few bubbles in there, but you kind of lose the brain when the resin runs up under it like that. Yeah, and I don't think there's really nothing you can do about it. That resin's going to run up under there. That's just the alcohol on his head. So yeah, he's got a spider brain, but that looks so cool. Okay, let me check for bubbles. Well, no, not really bubbles, but there's a few up under there, little indentations. I think that's from the glass. But there's a few, you know, you always get them up under these cheekbone things right in here. But other than that, it looks good. I love that blue. Really don't see the yellow, but we didn't put a lot of yellow in there. Now, I'm not sure if that skull was supposed to come up more or what, but it is what it is. It looks good, though. It looks really cool. He's got his little spider brain. Yeah. It's smooth like a bowling ball. A little bowling ball. He's not that big, but yeah, considering everything we did, there's not a lot of bubbles. Yeah, and I'm glad of that. Like I said, they're just around these cheekbones. And for some reason, all the skulls get them because then the stuff will just don't release. I gotta clean him up. He's got overage and little shards all over him. And like I said, he's got a few bubbles in the pink. I think they came from the spider up under there. And the glitter turned pink on the spider. But it turned out really cute. And he sits nice and neat. So yeah, I call this a win-win. It looks like a pink crystal ball. That's what he looks like. A pink crystal ball. Yep. It looks cute. I'm not going to go over his teeth or anything. I'm going to leave them just like it is. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. Little line of clear that I wish hadn't happened, but it did. With that pink being so light, I could have just poured that in there and didn't even have to do that clear, seeing that it was so light. Is that a bubble? Yeah, there's a bubble. There's a few in the brain. There's a few in the brain, but it's okay. It looks good, though. It looks good. I know a lot of y'all don't like spiders, but it looks cool. I mean, it's Halloween-y, so, you know, it's not like every day. It's Halloween. You want scary things for Halloween, not princesses. It is Halloween. He turned out cute too. I like the glass on him. And not so much. I wish I'd have had enough glass to do the whole thing, because it really looks good in that glass. The blue's alright on the bottom just to fill him up, but I really like just that glass on him. It looks so much better. I'm looking at the camera, and the camera is not picking up how pretty that glass in there is and how it is sparkling. It really isn't. And that yellow right here is not that strong. And this is called lemon. So it's not a strong yellow, which is good. But Mr. Turtle, love that blue. Love that blue mixed with that interference powder. And this looks really good. I like it. I want to use the 3 alcohol inks together. I think it turned out great. Let me know what y'all think. I know a lot of people aren't fan of skulls. I mean, it's Halloween. Throw you a skull around. A lot of people keep skulls out all the time. You know, it's a personal preference. I mean, we all have a skull, so yeah. Ah, goodness, but yeah. I think it turned out really cute. Even though we got a few bubbles, but you know what? It still looks cool with the few little bubbles that's in it. It still looks cool. Alright, you guys. I will see y'all for tomorrow's video tomorrow. I appreciate everyone watching. I hope y'all enjoyed something between the skull and the dolphin and the turtle. And I will get all the links for you guys. This I know I brought off Amazon. This came from Temu. I think this came from Temu as well. So this came from Amazon though. So yeah, Mr. Turtle. Alright, you guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. We will be doing some coasters. Yay! See you soon. Bye for now.